Hi, it's me with CorelDraw tips and tricks. I'm going to show you or attempt to show you how to make a puzzle that looks more three-dimensional, like it's pieces of cardboard that aren't quite laying flat when you put them together. Let's take a rectangle and let's make it with our ratio unlocked. We're going to make it 4 by, let's say, 24. Then we're actually going to make the puzzle piece, and there's probably 10 different ways to do this, but I'm just going to take a 2-point line, holding down the control button so it's perfect. And I can actually extend it past and then take the virtual segment delete key and delete that. I'm going to take the ellipse tool or the circle tool. I'm going to put a little bit of an oval to it. I'm going to stretch it out. But I want it in the center, and if I look, it snaps right to the center of that line. I'm going to hold down the control button to bring it. I need to get rid of that one. There it is. And then start moving, holding. I don't know why that's doing that. There we go. So I'm holding down the control button so it's perfectly in the center, which in this case probably doesn't really matter. 3-point curve line, go to the quadrant. We're going to use that in just a second. I actually went past that line, so I'm going to scratch that. I'm going to go right to that line and then give me a little bit of an oval. Now, by going to the quadrant, now I can hit the plus key on the keyboard and mirror it, and I can take this one and go right to the quadrant, and now we're equal. I'm going to take the virtual segment delete key and delete these lines. You see I have a little bit of an over, but I'm going to delete the inside line. Now I am going to select all these lines, and I'm going to weld it together. I'm going to kind of get rid of that rough spot. If you have X7 or above, you have the smoothing tool. We're going to click on that and just kind of get rid of that transition part. Now it doesn't really matter where you put your puzzle pieces. I'm going to change my nudge factor like to 1 inch, and I'm going to nudge this guy down 1 inch, and then I'm going to Control D and nudge him down so far, and I'm actually going to mirror this one, and then I'm going to Control D and move him down, and I'm going to mirror him. You don't really have to have them. I want them not to be perfect, because when we do that, we want this effect with the puzzle pieces, and it'd really be better to have a couple more. So I'm going to move that one down, maybe move this one up, and maybe move this one up, and maybe mirror this one. That's not bad. I mean, it's not perfect. Maybe move this one up a little more. Anyway, then I'm going to smart fill them. My nudge factor needs to be set on like 5 inches. I'm going to take this orange and I'm just going to fill it in. Then I'm going to select them all, and I'm going to right-click black. I don't really want it to be a hairline, because in case I do print it. Now that here's the key, select it all and go over here to your shadow tool and go from the top kind of to the bottom. And look at that. That's all it took. Now you could play around to your desire on different settings. You know, we could go 8 here, but you can't really see the difference, and go, 25 here. See, there's the difference. Now let's go back. Let's go 60. Give it a little bit more of a shadow. See, it actually made, even I'm doing one shadow tool, it actually made all the shadows on all the blocks. I'm going to Control G to group that together. Whoop. I don't know how that happened. Let me group that together, Control G. Now, I almost gave away kind of a secret. See the bounding boxes? If we go to View and Wireframe, it's bigger than the 4 inches now, because that's because of the shadow. But since we started out with 4 inches, we can set our nudge factor on 4, and we can hit the plus key on the keyboard. Now, at this time, you'd want to maybe mirror that. Control D, and maybe mirror that one back. And then you could Control D all of them and move them 3 times. So your puzzle looks like it's 3-dimensional. Anyway, and this one's probably a little bit better. I probably went a little bit further, and I did a lot better job on the puzzle part. I'm actually too round on that. So when you're making your puzzle, maybe make your oval a little bit closer. Anyway, I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.